And man, oh man, the madness never ends.
There isn't any debate about it.
Excuse me.
Al Gore, the money whore, says we need to punish climate change deniers. What? I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that anyone is denying the existence of climate change. Freaking climate is always changing. Always has. Always will. Is there climate change on Mars? Why, yes. Always has. Always will. Why on earth do these turds continue to push the obvious with the only solution being give it a gas? Started off as global warming. Once this was found to be bunk, as the planet goes through warming and cooling cycles just like, wait for it, other planets. They changed it, no pun intended, to climate change, which is just as ridiculous. This is what really cooks my can about the whole thing. Why not just call it something that everyone can agree on and makes perfectly logical sense? Say it with me now. Pollution. You know why not? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because that's a whole different ball game that would affect them and their money. Cha-ching! We're really so dire that we stop these emissions, cars would be banned, right? All the deforestation, industrial waste, and all the great things they love to do to our surroundings for profit would be banned. No, no way. The thing that's gonna save the planet is them awarding carbon credits to places that do good, which can be traded and or bought by companies who do bad, in which most of the time is owned by the same people who do bad. Cha-ching. And this does what? Absolutely, positively nothing. ISIS vows to blow up the White House, Eiffel Tower, and Big Ben. Come on, man. Realizing 20 years from now, there will be someone from our government who created ISIS stating that they were proud of what they did and it was worth it, just like Brzezinski admitted about the Mujahideen. The fact that the U.S. created, funded, and armed ISIS, ISIL, whatever they're calling them this week. Where were these people before? Where did they come from? Anyone with a search engine can see for themselves. We fought them in Iraq and Afghanistan. Of course, they were Al-Qaeda back then, which we also created, as admitted. We armed and aided them in Libya and Syria. And since we finally pulled Osama off ice and disposed of the myth, we needed a new name. Al-Qaeda just wasn't doing it anymore for the masses. We had traitors like Insane John McCain meeting these cats on Memorial Day in Syria. Talk about a slap in the face. Then out of the cuts. As far as the masses saw, in a matter of weeks, ISIS, ISIL, whatever they're calling them this week, take over parts of Syria, northern Iraq, chopping heads and taking names along the way in what military higher-ups call a sophisticated military operation. We've seen the green screen videos, which is a lot better than them old audio tapes that we used to get from Al-Qaeda, and now the threats. They tell us that all these people are leaving the U.S. and around Europe and all of that to join ISIS, but we should be worried about them here. This is just another aspect that doesn't add up. If they're leaving to fight over there, why would we be worried about them here? They left. And let's be real, where are all the attacks here in the U.S. that would be happening on a daily basis at malls, grocery stores, Black Friday, etc.? If they were such a threat, there have been none, but we're supposed to believe that they can blow up the White House? Really? Get him, Bruce. You ever notice how the turds that be always scaremonger us about everything they can? Nuclear war is on the horizon. Terrorist attacks at every turn unless we can monitor you more. Viruses that are gonna wipe us all out unless we get that mercury shot. The planet is gonna blow up if we don't do something about global warming, like giving them our money. Cha-ching! Unless they just do away with the Second Amendment, the guns are gonna grow legs and shoot up all our children. Bailout saved the economy. No turd left behind. Common Core education. Bag lunches are racist. Raw milk kills. Lemonade stand. Feeding the homeless. Pop-tart guns. Collecting rainwater. Praying. Oh no, look out, American flags. This is the world we live in. It's something to think about. I'm ChangeDaChannel. And I'm out. Do you cha-ching? What are they calling this? Some off the ice and disposed them. Military higher-ups called a sophisticated military operation. Okay. We're really so dire that we had to. If If it were teeth turds or teeth turds in the punch bowl. But that's a whole different ball game that would affect them. To affect them, who writes this stuff?